Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Stephanie, and in today's video, I'm going to be making over a lamp that I got for $12 at the Goodwill, and I'm going to be sharing the process with you to make it look high-end for way less. This is the lamp that I got for $12 at Goodwill. I found a listing on eBay for just under $350. That was crazy to me to find, but I'm glad I found it for $12. I want to share with you my little Pinterest pins here that I have going on for my living room inspiration, and I had some table lamps on here, and this is the one in particular that I liked, but I just wanted to quickly show you the really outrageous prices for this type of style of lamps. They're really expensive. All of them seem to be above $300. So let me show you my process and how I made this $12 lamp look high-end. This is the lamp I'm going to be working on today. It is a thrift find from Goodwill, and it has a lot of texture. It is pretty on its own, but I definitely want it to have a specific look, and to achieve that I'm going to be using a couple paints and dark wax that I had already in my stash. I do a lot of painting and DIYing and stuff, so I've built up quite a bit of paint supply, and I am just showing you here the colors in case you're interested. So this type of texture that I'm going to be doing, or method, you can use various of colors or combination that you would like. I am using a more dark stone type of look, so that is the reason why I'm choosing the particular colors that I have. But this is all up to how you want to do it, if in case you want to replicate this process. I also have a lot of the Dollar Tree caulk in my stash, so that's what I am using. I did not buy anything new to do this makeover. I had wanted the caulk to be a little smoother, but I guess because either it's been in my stash for a while now, the texture is not as buttery. It is very sticky, and so it's not giving me that smooth, smeared, whipped look. It's giving me more of a really cracked type of texture, which I don't mind, but I really wanted to achieve more of a whipped texture, but I am working with what I got. I didn't want to purchase anything new. Okay, so I have the first layer of paint after the caulk dried. So this is the first layer, and really this process, there is really no rhyme or reason. It is all about just layering and texture. So the next part, I'm going to be using a mixture of these colors, probably alternating and just blotching it on with a paper towel. I might use the brush to create kind of like a little bit of texture with it, but these are the paints that I will be using for my next layers. So I've already applied 2 layers of paint. So I applied the lighter gray chalk paint first, then I went in with the oatmeal color. And luckily, because it is chalk paint, it dries faster. I don't have to wait in between layers. And I really like the texture I have going on, so I'm going to try to jump in and get the dark wax in there. If I end up not liking the result, I can always continue adding more layers until I get that desired look that I'm seeking. So this is the dark wax I'm going to be going in with. It's just what I had on hand. I'm pretty sure you can use any type of dark wax you have. And I'm just going to actually apply it with the brush using the same method I did with the paint, the stippling method. With the brush, I'm actually finding myself having to swirl it around, and it's not giving me quite the effect that I had when I did my vase. So I'm going to go ahead and use the paper towel method that I used with the vase, and I hope this works. Difference. See, this just looks like it's smeared. It almost muted all the layers that I built up, and over here it actually just makes it look like stone, and it has the layers and you can see all the buildup. So I am liking the napkin way of applying it versus the brush. It just takes a lot more time. The vase that I'm referencing that I did this method with, and I love how this turned out, and I did the paper towel method with this. what I have going on. This is the first layer of dark wax that I am giving it. I'm gonna allow that to cure for just a little bit, not for too long because I'm very impatient. So usually I guess this will dry like within 24 hours, but I'm gonna go ahead and just eat lunch, let it sit for a little bit, and then I might do a second coat, or I'm debating if I should add another layer of color to add a little bit of that rust color. So I'm debating whether or not to go in with just a little bit of this with hazelnut to give it more of a brown bronze rust color. I'm not too sure. It's not the colors are really not showing up the best on camera, but in person it's a little bit more darker than what it's showing up. But maybe once I have it in the table and around the living room decor, it might pop a little bit better. But so far that is alright. So as I was eating my lunch, I just could not stop staring at it. I had to test it out. It doesn't show up as well on the camera. I don't know why. I'm not even using a light, so I don't know why it's not showing through. But I definitely love the brown, so I'm not going to add it completely where, like, all over the base of it. I'm just going to add it here and there, like kind of patchy, and then do another layer of the dark wax, and that should be good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you here at Consider It All Joy. And you can do so by clicking the red subscribe button down below. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!